world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Welcome to the show.
Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is To Be Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods. I'm on my fuck Instagram tip right now. You know, I fucking tried. I said, you know what, it's fucking 1,000,000 degrees in this room right now. And I said, you know what, maybe because we didn't do the podcast today, that I'll go on Instagram and do a quick little sesh. We'll smoke for 15, 20 minutes. We'll be good. And I get to Instagram, and that shit's broke. It's fucking broke. So, me and my good friend Mallory, we're going to meet up on Instagram and do a smoke session with y'all. And the shit went downhill real fast. I don't know what the fuck happened, but goddamn.
Instagram does this all the time to me.
This is the first time I've ever run into this problem like this.
Coincidentally, they made another app today that's probably going to fail. Or they came out with it.
What?
I didn't even make a profile.
Maybe that's why they're having problems. You know, they got too much on their plate right now. Facebook, Instagram, now they got this Threads app. Well, what's the point? What's the point of Threads? Why do you need to compete with Twitter?
I've had a few of my marketing groups that I'm in say that we should all get on it, but I just don't get down with the new apps yet. It's too much to keep track of.
It's a lot of work. And every time you got to add a new one, it's a pain in the fucking ass. Now I got to go learn the algorithm, learn the way around the app. Why do we need a second Twitter?
Well, and it's like with TikTok, you know what I mean? It's like there's all different rules. So you have to recreate your content just to put it on TikTok if you're a stoner.
But who's got time for that?
Me, because it's sometimes my job, but
okay, well, I mean, that much I'll give you.
For it, that's for sure.
I give you that much. That makes sense. But otherwise, I just, I don't get it. I'm at a loss right now. I'm really upset about this whole Instagram thing.
Yeah, the lives are rough. A lot of times the lives don't
Well, what's the point of having a system that goes live then if it doesn't work?
I don't know.
We're gonna spark the blunt because I have this thing, and it's Literally got to be 90 degrees in this room right now, if not hotter.
Get out. Halfway
If
through
not
Instagram
fucking
Live.
hotter. I usually got the Instagram. I had the wireless mic. I was gonna go sit outside like you and chill, you know. And
Wire over there. I was like, oh, he's just wearing a wire.
I probably did look like the feds.
You did look like the feds over there.
I probably look like the feds. But this is a problem. This is a problem for creators. How are we supposed to take advantage of this? Oh, you got to go live. You got to go live shit. And then you go live. No audio. Choppy video. Can't add guests. I don't understand. What are we supposed
to see? They're just trying to make your
life
life
harder.
harder.
To eat and chill, yo. I got to sit in this fucking hot ass bunker, you know, sweating my fucking fat ass off.
It's going to be hotter outside, but luckily it's not too bad back here.
It's probably better outside. You probably at least got a breeze, yo. You at least got a breeze.
But I'm like in the valley. I have West Rock. Like that's West Rock right behind me. You can't really see it. Now you can. That's West Rock. So it's like the valley. It doesn't get too hot like back here. The front of my house has the sun, but back here it doesn't.
That's a nice setup you got going on there. You got a lot of green for being down in like fucking New Haven.
Yeah, I have like a stream back here. I tell people I have waterfront property.
How do you get that in New Haven? How do you get like waterfront? How do you get a stream, let alone waterfront property? How do you get like? I don't understand that.
I don't see like any like frogs or like turtles ever in there, so I question what the water back there is from. But it sounds nice, you know.
So I don't have any like water or streams near me, right? But last night, not maybe 2 nights ago, I had to run out to my car, right? Of course, my fucking vape died, and I had the cable because I was sitting in my car, so I could use it in there. So I go out to my car, and I'm walking over there, and it's dark. I mean, it's middle of the night. I'm walking outside, and I'm like maybe 3 feet from my car, and all of a sudden, I see this fucking thing like whoosh in front of me, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Now, anyone who's listened to the show knows I don't do well with critters or animals or wild animals or bugs or pests of any kind. Like I'm bougie. I don't like it. Right. So here I am. I'm outside. I'm walking towards my car, and all of a sudden, whoosh, and I was like, yo, and like jump back. I freaked out. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I'm over here trying to turn my phone on so I can get my flashlight, but I got this new fucking phone, and I got the guy at the store to hook me up with a case for dirt cheap because I had already had one in order for this phone, but it hadn't come in yet. So he gave me this like cheap ass, or this case was like $50 for like $20. I got like a discount because I was bullshitting with him, and we were like, you know, having a good time. So they give me this fucking weird case. Like, here, you can just take this one for $20. And it's got this fucking, I don't know if you can see really well because it's probably, here we go.
I can.
So, you see this? So I'm over here at night trying to like figure out what side I got to slide this fucking thing over and lock it into place so I can use it. By the time I fucking do it, I look down, yo, literally right in front of my feet, there's a fucking frog that's like this fucking big, yo, just riveting across my fucking driveway. And I'm on a hill. There's no water near me. I don't know where this fucking frog came from, but your boy jumped back like 10 feet, yo. I was fucking scared.
I mean, frogs live in the woods, don't they?
I'm not in the woods. I'm on like a street that's up. I'm like in the Hollywood Hills of Middletown. Like I'm up in the hills, you know? I'm at a high elevation here. This is not typical frogs.
Does someone have a pool near you? Maybe it's a pool frog.
It was a big fat frog, yo. It was a big fat frog.
And there's a bird, and it comes to his yard every day and drinks out of his pool and then poops next to his pool and then flies away.
I toss that pool out. I throw that shit right out.
Ground pool.
Well, cover that shit then.
Every day. It's so funny.
Anything that attracts insects like a pool has got to go.
No, you find a lot of like critters in pools. Yeah.
Before I came here, I stopped at my mom's house, right? Because they have a pool. So I was like, I need to cool down before I go home because it'd be hot. So I went over there. I jumped in the pool real quick. And they had all these weird little, they look like ants with wings, yo, all over, like all like sprinkled in the pool. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know, overnight, like all these weird bugs came into the fucking thing. And of course, I don't like bugs, so I got right out the fucking pool. And let me tell you the frog story. The reason why the frog scared me is I had like a traumatizing experience when I was a younger kid where like we would run around the neighborhood because I did, like my parents lived like near like wetlands, so there was frogs. Like there was a stream and there was frogs and shit. And we go out and like we try to catch him. And one day I actually got one. And I'm holding the fucking thing, in your hand because you don't want it to hop out. And then all of a sudden, a fucking frog pisses on me in my hand, yo. And I freaked the fuck out. And ever since then, I don't do frogs. What
would you do if a giant was just clasping you in his hands? You'd probably piss yourself too.
Yeah, that was. You know what? I never even thought about it like that. The guy's probably like, you get this giant thing. Like, if I thought I got swallowed, I got scared. Yeah, you're right. I never thought about that.
But like, when you saw a bullfrog the other night.
Listen, it comes back to haunt me. I see the frog. I think back to that traumatizing time where the frog pissed in my hand, and ever since then,
I gotta get away from this thing. I'd have the same feeling about something like constantly.
I can't do it.
I'm not afraid of my kids. Me a few times.
I should just call you next time because you just come over and knife that shit, right?
Just knife it.
Yo, you can just come right over and just murder.
I do.
PETA's probably going to cancel me after this episode after I just talked about murdering a frog. But,
no, I talked about way worse on this that PETA would come after us for.
I'm a target on PETA. I just like frogs and animals and weird things. And I also work for a company that makes, meat slaughtering tools.
Really? I didn't know that. All meats? Or it's just certain?
No, pretty much like all meats, cows, chickens, like fish, even they do fish stuff, like all pigs, I mean everything. You can think, I think everything. And so like PETA definitely like don't want no part of this.
All right, guys.
That's my Clark Kent 9 to 5 during the day,
You're on a list.
I'm probably on like a most wanted list for PETA, which is not the kind of list you want to be on because those motherfuckers are wild.
They are.
They are intense, yo.
And in plastic bags in the street.
Yes, the PETA people are so. You know what the word that describe the PETA people are is they are. This is gonna get me canceled again. Or with they're extra. They're mad extra.
Extra. Okay, yeah.
They're mad extra. Everything they do has got to be extra, yo.
Passionate is what I would call them.
So passionate. I see. You can call it passionate. I'm gonna call it extra. Like
I would call it both.
Yeah. Okay. All right. They are passionate yet extra about their cause.
They're extra because they're so passionate about their cause.
But I mean, there's a line you don't have to cross. I'm passionate about weed, but I don't feel like I'm extra. Right? Let me run this by you. So I used to know this girl when I was on like TikTok, right? When I was flying around on TikTok killing it. I knew this girl on there that called herself the fucking Canna Queen. Canna Queen was like her fucking name. And this bitch every fucking day of her life would go out draped every day with like weed print clothes, weed earrings, like we would draw a little weed leaf on her, like just straight up top to bottom, like
all about it.
Extra.
All about
extra. Like and that's cool. I mean, that's fine. But every day, like, bro, like we know you smoke weed. Like that's cool, but like you extra right now. Let me see your closet. What's that shit consist of?
All weed clothes. She had all weed clothes. Although that's what my closet is turning into.
Well,
I pick up my kids at school and I'm like, oh shit, this is a weed shirt.
you know what's weird? Funny is I go to pick up like my kid from daycare and I always got my weed Crocs on, like every time.
Always.
I got my weed Crocs. I got a pair of weed Crocs on now.
I always have to remind myself of that. Like I see parents with like brewery shirts on, so like, what's the difference? But I'm still always like, oh man, there's a giant weed. Or when I have a shirt, it says I'm a blunt person on the back.
I feel like that's a cool shirt though. That's
Ken Abbas is the name of their company. They're really cool. And then they have. It's okay. Sorry, my son's yelling. So they're a really cool brand. And it says Ken Abbas, but it looks like cannabis when you read it.
Oh, all right. Ken Abbas.
Yeah, it's nice.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, but now that I'm at like the spotlight all the time, I just get everybody's shirts there because I like to support, you know.
I mean, that makes sense. What's going on in the spotlight this weekend?
This weekend there's a puff and paint.
A puff and paint?
Sunday. Yeah, tickets are, I think they're $10. You can get them on Eventbrite. And then on the weekends, the food's always free. So Saturday, free food. Sunday, free food. 10 to 3, Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow's Flashback Friday. Tonight's Turby Thursday, which is a lot of fun. Really every day but Monday. But on the weekends, the food's always free. So you just go there.
I should just go there.
Bacon, egg, and cheeses were so slamming on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, so good. And I was like, and I lived in New York, so like I'm pretty picky about bacon, egg, and cheeses. Like these
rightfully so.
Yeah, and I was helping out working the door, and they started cooking the bacon, and we were like, "Oh my god, well, that was amazing."
Who's doing the cooking down there?
Slushies outside. Takara, she has like slushies that are so good. I put them on my feed.
Oh my gosh, yo.
They really do have everything there.
Oh, this is the problem. I got, it's hard. That's hard. I want to come down and I want to check it out and I want free food and weed.
Yeah, I know. Why would you not? Who does
it? Exactly. Exactly. Did the cannabis cowboy show up yet?
I didn't see him when I was there. I was there Sunday, but I'm not going to be there this Sunday. This Sunday I have a media dinner at a new Indian restaurant in Stamford.
A media dinner?
Yeah, we get to go just like
what the fuck is that?
We go like take pictures of their food, try all their food, put it on Instagram. It's like me and a group of like some other bloggers. It's a lot of fun. Yeah,
wait,
it's one of my favorite things to go do. Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
How do I get the invite to something like this, yo? Because this sounds right up my let me go eat the food and take pictures, yo. What more?
You have to take pictures first. Like, that's the thing. It's a lot of fun, but like you're gonna eat some like lukewarm food because everybody has to take pictures of all the food first.
Well, I don't care about that. As long as it's like,
Whatever. I mean, it's delicious food. I can talk to some people.
You got to get like the whole crew in there.
I can talk to people. I'm trying to get like stoner dinners together. Connecticut are working on it, so we'll have some cool like stoner trips coming up. We have pretty much narrowed down like a bus to take us places, so nobody will have to drive.
Excuse me, what is this?
Some stuff that we're working on. That's like in the,
I want in on this.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're working on a lot of really cool stuff. I have a really cool team together right now.
I'll put me on the sponsor list, yo.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
We gotta talk about that because that's dope, yo.
Yeah,
that's dope. Getting the bus and taking people going on like little adventures throughout like an afternoon and hitting all these spots, yo. Getting home and getting high and trying like Connecticut's like best food, like food spots or visiting. Like, so many things you could do with the fucking bus, yo.
Yeah.
Damn, yo. Can we do the podcast inside the bus?
I mean, it's a shuttle, so it's like pretty small. It only fits like I think 12 people, but you know, see where that goes, and then it's just
This is exclusive then.
moving on from there.
Yo, bus trips coming soon, yo.
I mean, if people listening to the podcast have like, you know, access to transportation, if you work for a transportation place, if you have a bus,
so
like
I have,
if you have a business restaurant that you think would be great for us, like definitely reach out to me, because we're trying to get as involved with the local community as we possibly can.
I love that, by the way. I love that. I'm trying to do that the same thing with the show too. Like I agree with that method. Like I'm trying to get back out there, you know, back in the mix of things. You know, it's hard to do with, you know, with the two kids, but now they get a little older, you get a little better, you know what I mean? Like it feel like we gotta get back out there.
My kids are 4 and 5, or 5 and 6 now. I hibernated for years before, you know, I got stuff done. So
you know what I'm talking about. Like there is a hibernation period.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to. You're taking care of humans.
Like crazy humans, yo. Crazy little humans. Like, yo, the meltdowns that my kid be having these days over the littlest dumb shit is wild, yo.
The littlest shit.
Well, shit. He's got to do everything himself. He's Mr. Independent. Like you can't fill his water bottle for him. He's got to do the fridge thing, the ice in the water. He's got to like do his own shit in the bathroom. He's got to wash himself. He got to put the soap in his hand and everything. He does his hair and shit. He's got to put his shoes on, his socks on. He can't get them out of the car. He's got to get back in every fucking morning. Every fucking morning with my wife, we have to, when we leave for the day and I go to work and she drops off daycare, he's got to start my car and then go to her car. He's got to start her car. And then he climbs through her car to the back seat into his car seat. And this is the routine because he's got to do it. And he'll run outside going, I do it. I'm like,
they're mama's boys. They don't want anything for themselves.
Yeah, well, mine's like complete opposite. Like I'm just non-existent anymore. Like I'm chopped liver pretty much at this point to my older one, and he's only fucking 2. And he's like, I don't need you no more.
I'm like, can you get a shirt on? They're like, I don't know what shirt to put on. I need you to help me. I'm like, you're 6. What do you
mean? Yo, these kids are nuts. Yo, see, it's complete opposite for me. Complete opposite. My kid, like, he picks out he's like, I want to wear this one. I want this one. I want this one. He's got to like put his head in. He's got to put his arms in. You can't put his like pants on when he's laying down. He's got to stand up and put his feet in one by one and pull them up. Like even now, you know, now he's starting to do it. Like he's like poop, and he starts pointing at his diaper, like, you know, like he's got to go to the potty, yo. Like he's trying. He's only 2. I don't understand what's happening. But I'm literally chopped liver. He does not need me, and I don't know how to feel about this.
No, my kids are like, you know, when you watch like the movies of like the royalty, and they have like their help that like gets them dressed in the morning.
Yes. Yes. That's you.
That's me.
Holy shit.
I'm like, what do you mean?
You're 6. Put your own fucking pants on, bro. I'm doing this for 6 years. It's your turn.
I'm better at it. I mean, I'm better at it.
Yeah. No, I wish, because I'm not ready to let go yet. I'm not ready for this phase to end where like he still like wants, like needs me. Like I love that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, daddy, help, you know, daddy, open this, you know, like now it's like, no, daddy, I do. No, daddy, I do it. And I'm like,
I got this.
I'm like, yo, what? Clock it out then. I'm just gonna clock out for the day.
Lighters, one of them works and one of them doesn't, and I just keep not throwing out the one that doesn't work.
That's the problem. You got 2 of the same color lighters, yo.
Yeah.
I gotta finish this blunt so we get out of here because I'm sweating my ass off right now. It's so hot. It's disgusting in here.
Weather's crazy. It's been so fucking hot. I mean, pot smoking moms are in Florida, so they're used to this.
They're like, oh, humidity, whatever. We're going out. I gotta get Pot Smoking Moms back on the show, yo. That's what I gotta do. They
Love
were on
their
it.
podcast.
It was a while ago. They've been on before. I've been on their show. They've been on our show.
I want
And
one of their trips. They have really cool trips. That's who inspired me.
that's the shit I want to do, yo. Exactly.
That's inspired me. Pot Smoking Moms, if you're still listening.
That's right.
For who inspired me.
It's total swamp ass here.
Same. I have
I'm afraid to get up right now. I'm afraid to get up. Like I should be sitting on a towel. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. But Jesus Christ. It's gross. It's all up here, up sled. All up in here, yo. But like Bob's Smoking Moms, like we need your help to brainstorm. But also, please hit me up so we can get you back on the show. Also, like I would, we'll make that happen. Because they killing it. They killing it right now in Florida. They do the dopest little things. They do the dinners, they do like the trips,
Yep.
What, why? And that's crazy when you think about it, because Florida's not even legal.
No, is
right?
it? No,
they are now. Actually, they are. I never know because, well, at least medically it is. I know that much.
How medical it is. I don't know about the other thing.
I think we need to get them on a show and then we can have a talk with them. 4 of us.
Yeah, I think so too.
That would be dope.
The Pot Smoking Moms.
We're doing a boat day on the 716 with their patrons, yo. What?
Hey, that's awesome.
A boat day, yo. What the fuck are we doing here, yo?
Who knows how to drive a boat, Connecticut?
Yo, for real, yo. Could we get a boat going? I think my wife's fan. They got a pontoon boat, yo. Maybe we can. Maybe we can get down on that.
Big enough for a full-on trip, though.
With that, you can fit 10 people on there, for sure.
But we did go to a concert, and the concert was on like a barge in the water in Brantford. Yeah, COE Medical there. Yeah, and we took the boat. We could hear the water and the people were playing and we could hear it in the boat. In Miami, see, they're the coolest.
Yeah, but if it's only medical, how are they doing these trips then? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How are they making that work?
Easy.
We need to talk. I don't want them to give away their secrets on air, but we need to have like a conversation. Because I feel like a boat day is way better than doing the live podcast from the dungeon down here with the heat, with the silent fan that only really works when it's below 90 degrees because otherwise it's not enough air. We need help in here. I gotta get Goof back. That's what I gotta do, yo. I'm gonna make him get two fans. We're gonna get 2 fans, 1 for each of us.
2 fans. Look at
2
you.
fans.
Start hitting up fan companies, man. Get a collab.
Yo.
I mean, Honeywell is in Connecticut, so.
Really?
I think so. I always see a building that says Honeywell, and it looks like the name on my air purifier, so I could be wrong. But I think I would
definitely. I tried to tag this company when I tagged, made a little post about their fucking crazy fan here, and they didn't even like the post. They didn't do nothing. They were like, "Pa, fuck you, left you on read, bitch."
You tagged them in it?
Fuck yeah, I did. Rowenta. That's what it is. Rowenta.
The Grateful Dead song "Bertha" was written about a revolving fan.
Really? Yeah. That might be my next parody song, yo.
It's not a parody. It's really funny that when you hear the song, go listen to it.
All right, I'll make sure I do that, yo.
You'll be like, oh wow, okay.
What's the name of it again?
Bertha.
Bertha? I'm on that shit. I'm on that shit. But the blood is done. I'm high. I'm hot. Sweaty. I'm ready to go get some fresh air outside. Snacks. I'm hungry. Got the munchies. All that shit. But Mallory, thank you for coming on, hanging out.
Always. Good to see you.
Maybe Instagram will get their shit fixed so we can try to go live on there.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. Make sure you guys follow Mallory at Normal Moms Club on IG. Thanks, homie. Peace out. What started as an Instagram live turned into a full-fledged, whatever this is, podcast sesh. Shout out Pot Smoking Moms, yo. Check them out if you haven't checked out the Pot Smoking Moms podcast. They're on all major platforms and on social media. You can check them out on IG, YouTube, all that shit. So make sure you check out Pot Smoking Moms. And, of course, they were also on the shows. If you want to check out our episode with Pot Smoking Moms, make sure you go subscribe and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon, whatever the hell it is you use. I mean, whatever it is, just stay connected because that's what this shit is all about. We are at number 2, PEBLUNC podcast on all platforms. That's at 2B Blunt Podcast on all platforms. And of course, www.2bbluntpodcast.com. We will be back next week. Don't forget, July 20th. We have Becky. Beck's the high maintenance female. She is infamous on TikTok with 250,000 followers, successful business owner, Canada influencer, and more. She will be live joining us. That is going to be on July 20th. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And also, if I can get this website to pull up so I can pull this shit up because I'm the worst at this. We are going to have also on August 3rd, comedian Brian Jeffrey. If you don't follow him on Instagram, it's me Brian.comedy. He is a infamous comedian, cannabis-based, so you know it's going to be funny and stoned as fuck. A lot of big guests coming up. We're working on getting Mystic Timber lined up for y'all. They're going to be on the show live. They actually said they want to come down to the studio. I don't know how the fuck we're going to all cram in here, but they down in Jersey, so if they want to come up, fuck it, let's do this shit. We're working on a lot of big guests. It's going to be popping, so stay tuned, stay up, follow us. You already know the deal. We'll see you next week. Same weed time. Same weed channel.